Hey everyone, it's your logical libertarian here. So, after last week and talking a little bit about, you could say kind of one of my YouTube heroes, one of my political heroes, and someone who I take as a voice of reason on the internet, I thought I'd go back to hitting at some other voices on the internet, but ones who are a lot more rich and take themselves a lot more seriously and are far more out of touch than anyone who I can imagine. Let's view Hollywood actors and how fucking far off they are. We have Meryl Streep and her Golden Globe acceptance speech. Here we go. Hey, that's a good suggestion. You should subscribe to this. I love this funky music. It's great.
Thank you very much.
I like that dress too. She looks like she killed a Christmas tree and then took all of the ornaments and melted them and made a dress. That, or she went to a church and like broke those fucking, the glass painting things, like the glass art, and then just like took the shatters and was just like, I don't know. I don't get it. But I mean, I think most celebrities, especially to her status, are pretty insane at this point, so. Fuck, she is excited. But I mean, if I were giving a reward to such a famous, prestigious Hollywood actor, I probably would be pretty fucking excited too. So, I mean.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Aww.
Thank you. Please sit down. Please sit down.
Fuck you. I will stand and clap.
Thank you. I love you all, but you'll have to forgive me. I've lost my voice.
It happens.
In screaming and lamentation this weekend, and I have lost my mind sometime earlier this year, so I...
Maybe earlier than that. And screaming and lamentation. What do you mean by that necessarily? Did you say you lose your voice? Were you at one of those, what do we call the Not My President rallies? I mean, imagine if it was the reverse and say Clint Eastwood went up there and was like, "Sorry, I lost my voice, screaming in lamentation." He'd be revered as a racist and a hater and just a bad person, but Meryl Streep's a hero for doing the same thing. Even though, to be honest, Obama and Trump are probably going to be a lot more similar than we really care to admit.
I have to read. Thank you, Hollywood Foreign Press. Just to pick up on what Hugh Laurie said, you and all of us in this room really belong to the most vilified segments in American society right now.
White people?
Think about it. Hollywood, foreigners, and the press.
That was a facepalm. No, Hollywood foreigners and the press are not the most vilified people in the United States currently. The most publicly vilified people are white people, conservatives, and anyone who disagrees with the far-left liberals, the SJW types. Those are the most vilified people. To be honest, Trump and, like, Devin of Atheism is Unstoppable, they're put in the same group and treated equally vilified because they both disagree with the modern regressive liberal bullshit. Even though Devin was in favor of Hillary Clinton and was very much, and still is, against Trump, he's still put in the same category, and they're all treated as vilified, as being KKK supporters and racists and all this other shit, just because they don't agree and don't accept the bullshit being laid down. Now, I think Devin's a little bit more reasonable than Trump, of course, but still. And two, foreigners, really? You know how popular foreigners have become in America when it comes to the internet? most Canadians, a lot of former Muslims, so Middle Easterners, people from the UK and other Western nations have become very popular on YouTube and other internet areas, especially like Twitter, with Americans for hearing their opinions. And then, of course, when it comes to the liberal crowd, the far left has, virtue signaled that very, as I used in the last stream, sycophantic kind of fake interest, like, oh, of course I'll listen to you, I'm educated and more cultured listening to you because you're different. You know what I mean? Almost sort of like a intellectual fetishizing of people who are ethnic by American standard. And it's just, yeah, Maryl, you're way the fuck out of touch. And yeah, Hollywood is vilified, but not because of your political opinions. It's because you can't turn out a fucking original movie. The majority of the movies I'm coming to see are either based on comic books, old movies from the past, remakes, reboots, sequels, or just complete rehashings of old stories. Nothing is original. The only times I ever see anything original is usually satire, which is making fun of things that were not original before. That's the closest to originality I usually fucking get. So, that's besides the point. See, they thought it was funny.
But who are we? And what is Hollywood anyway? It's just a bunch of people from other places. I was born and raised and educated in the public schools of New Jersey. Viola was born in a sharecropper's cabin in South Carolina, came up in Central Falls, Rhode Island. Sarah Paulson was born in Florida, raised by a single mom in Brooklyn. Sarah Jessica Parker was one of 7 or 8 kids from Ohio. Amy Adams was born in Vicenza, Veneto, Italy. And Natalie Portman was born in Jerusalem. Where are their birth certificates?
Huh? Like, I don't even think they're like, okay, like, what's the point? I mean, I get it's a joke at Trump for one of the stupid fucking things Trump does, being, oh, I'm a birther and I want to see his fucking birth certificate. I have people who say he's not from America. Oh, which, it's like a mix of Trump and Kennedy. That's a Mayor Quimby. Anyway, I get it, but, Yeah, everyone's like awkward, like, okay, Maryl, get on with it. Just say thanks and fucking move on.
And the beautiful Ruth Nega was born in...
Hey, only they can use that word.
In Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, raised in Ireland, I do believe.
Wow. Come on. Dude, you're right there. Fucking right there. You can't see it because I don't have my cursor thing, but right in the front. All right. Oh my gosh. Over to the left. Look up to the left, just under the G, right there is fucking Carlin Farrell. Get up there and put her in her fucking... Gosh. She's making fun of you, man. That's racist. She's being ignorant. Fucking go up there and fucking put her ignorant ass into place. Kanye West that shit.
And she's here nominated for playing a small town girl from Virginia.
Wow. Someone from America. Of course we get all American roles. We never ever hear about any other nations.
Ryan Gosling, like all the nicest people, is Canadian.
Wow, way to stereotype Maryl. Gosh. Hashtag not all. No, I like Canadians too.
And Dev Patel was born in Kenya, raised in London, and is here for playing an Indian raised in Tasmania. So Hollywood is crawling with outsiders and foreigners. And if we kick them all out, you'll have nothing to watch but football and mixed martial arts.
It's not kicking out all foreigners. It's being anti-illegal immigration. And even then, the majority of the policies are not... Okay, I have to fucking defend Trump here, and I fucking hate that. So, it's not that Trump wants to deport all immigrants, no one born in the U.S. Trump wants to crack down on illegal immigration. Most countries do that. Mexico, most of Europe, most of the Middle East, most of Asian countries like China and Japan and Russia, they fucking do that. You gonna go tell them they're fucking ignorant? Go tell the Middle East that they're ignorant because they cracked down on you being a fucking foreigner. Actually, why don't you go see Iran, how they treat people who are not from Iran, especially if they don't look like they're from the Middle East and don't have the same religion as that nation. See how you get treated.
Which are not the arts.
Wait, did you just say that mixed martial arts is not the arts? Okay. Hollywood is nothing. Vince Vaughn, what are you smiling about? Vince Vaughn over in the bottom left. You're a fucking libertarian. You shouldn't be smiling. You should be like, oh my gosh, this fucking dumb bitch is saying stupid shit. Ugh. They put you up front, though, so they could feel politically diverse. Anyway. No. No. I hope Ronda Rousey knocks you the fuck out. Also, hating on Americans because they like football, the majority of Americans love soccer. Like a stereotypical, in the U.S., stereotypically Hispanic in popularity. We are so diverse that we like soccer because soccer is a world-renowned sport. Football is alright. Baseball is still America's pastime. And mixed martial artists, that is the most diverse sport in the fucking world. So go fucking suck a cock. Or eat a carpet if you're a lesbian. Stop with the stoner laugh.
They gave me 3 seconds to say this, so...
Yeah.
An actor's only job is to enter the lives of people who are different from us and let you feel what that feels like. And there were many, many, many powerful performances this year that did exactly that. Breathtaking, compassionate work. But there was one performance this year that stunned me. It sank its hooks in my heart. Not because it was good. There was nothing good about it. But it was effective and it did its job.
So then it was good.
It made its intended audience laugh and show their teeth. It was that moment when the person asking to sit in the most respected seat in our country imitated a disabled reporter, someone he outranked in privilege, power, and the capacity to fight back.
Actually, the person kind of wrong there. Kind of wrong there, Maryl. Kind of wrong there. But okay. Yeah, Trump's an asshole, but still. Kind of wrong there.
It kind of broke my heart.
Oh. What about when Obama called the police that didn't know of that black professor? Call him a fucking idiot. It'd break your heart. The president talking down to police. The president, the most powerful man in the U.S. talking down to this police officer. So heartbreaking. You fucking cunt.
When I saw it, and I still can't get it out of my head because it wasn't in a movie.
See, here's the thing. I can't take any of these acceptance speeches seriously, mostly because these are all actors who win these fucking awards, which means I'm pretty convinced it's fucking fake, that it's all for show. Like you said, sycophantic. It is pretending to care, to create awareness, and to make this it's a form of advertisement, like, oh, see, I'm a good actor, and I care, so come watch my movies again when I'm in more, because I care. We don't care about your political opinions. We don't care about how devastated you were that the president-elect made fun of a reporter. We don't care about any of that. All we care about is that you make things we want to see. You provide a product we like to buy, and you provide a service we like to use. That's all. That's all you are. Sure, there are many people who live vicariously through you, but that's through other little things like weight loss, and it's usually your drama, not your heartwarming things. It's when you break up, when you get into fights, when you have drug addictions and shit like that. That's when we live vicariously through you, because it's more entertaining than our boring-ass middle-class lives. That's your purpose. Understand it. And if you want to say something and have commentary about how the world is, be original and make a movie about it. Make a movie that has social commentary that's original and fresh. Instead of either being in some shitty retelling of some shitty story that we've all heard 100 times, or in being in some sort of Hollywood guilt trip movie like 12 Years a Slave. Why not make a movie that contains subtle metaphors for how people are today? Why not do that? I mean, just a thought.
It was real life. And this instinct to humiliate, when it's modeled by someone in the public platform.
So like, Colin Farrell's just so bored. He's just like, seriously, like, I have to fucking listen to this. And I'm pretty sure Colin Farrell's probably, he's a decent human being, so he probably doesn't care for Trump. But still, it's just like, oh, I gotta fucking listen to this bitch talk about all this. God damn it. I should have never done Daredevil. I should have never done that at all. That was a mistake. You know what I mean? I should have never done Total Recall as well. Oh, luckily I'm still young and I can make a lot of good movies. I'm still one of the sexiest men alive as well. I got that going for me. I don't know, I feel like my Irish is better than Meryl Streep's, and she's a Hollywood actor. But anyway, it's hard to take all this because it's just like, oh, poor. Like, okay, you're using your platform to talk about people that honestly you never talk about at any other point. Maryl, I've never, ever seen you make a movie talking about the disabled and offering awareness and sort of an insight into the disabled, the life of someone who's disabled, except for when it suits you in something like this. You're virtue signaling, and I can see through it. And so can Colin.
By someone powerful. It filters down into everybody's life.
By someone powerful. Maryl, you're powerful, technically. To be honest, I'm pretty sure Oprah's more powerful than Trump. No one can just be like, you get it. You know what I mean? But all Trump knows how to hand out is, you're fired, and this company's bankrupt. I get the money. Haha. That's really all he knows how to do. But anyway, it's just, I don't think you realize that you're talking down to the American public, essentially. A bunch of middle-class, hardworking people who care about their own personal interests about something that another celebrity did, and you're a celebrity. You're just virtue signaling. There's no point to what you're saying here other than to say, hey, I'm not a bad person. I'm against what I perceive as bullying.
Because it kind of gives permission for other people to do the same thing.
No, it doesn't. Nothing gives permission for anything. One person doing something does not permit another person doing something. By your concept, what's his name? Last name Rice, football player. What did he do to his wife in an elevator? Because he did it, anyone can do it now. But you see, you wouldn't state that because he's black. because you're a fucking super fucking, as Cartman would say, fucking hippie. But you know what I mean? You're not making a statement that has any weight to anybody. It's hollow, it's cringeworthy, and I'm sick of it. But I gotta finish it because I committed to this. People, Denzel, exactly. That's how I feel about it. Thank you, Denzel. Just being like, fucking bitch, just shut the fuck up. Yes. And that may not be what Denzel is thinking. He may be really upset, but honestly, I like Denzel, and I like to think that he sees through it too.
Respect invites disrespect. Violence incites violence.
Tell that to Black Lives Matter. Tell that to ISIS.
When the powerful use their position to bully others, we all lose.
Ironic, considering that a lot of people like you use their position to bully the middle class into voting for someone they don't want to vote for, or to bully delegates who are supposed to honor their constituents, as in the people who voted in their district, who are supposed to honor that. You tried bullying them into going against the American people that they represent. Oh, you hypocrite.
Okay, go up with that thing. Okay, this brings me to the press.
Fuck the press.
We need
Brr.
the principled press
We don't have a principled press.
to hold power to account, to call them on the carpet.
They don't. They don't hold power to account. They don't report on anything. They didn't report on hardly anything that Obama did that was bad. They haven't at all held Clinton's feet to the fire. They're going to try and be overly skeptical of Trump, but they're not going to actually care about anything of substance. When Trump does anything that helps out corporations, they're not going to say anything. Anything that helps out Wall Street, they're not going to say anything. They're only going to say things that they think. And then, two, anytime any part of the press that's not the mainstream press, but individuals who actually do research, who actually study this, who actually pay attention and report on what's being mistold and what the actual facts are, you call them fake fucking news, okay? So don't even fucking go there. The press, the modern press, the fucking contemporary fucking corporate owned press is bullshit and just as out of touch with reality as all the people sitting before you and yourself, Maryl. You need to realize that. You are a bunch of bourgeois rich people who have no clue about what life for the regular person, not just American, but person, is like. You don't know what their struggles, you don't know what they have to go through. You assume that because, oh, well, you're white, you have no problems. You make over $500,000 a year, you have no problems. You're black, I don't care if you're fucking Morgan Freeman. You have all the problems in the world. Oh, you're this? You must have problems. You're a woman? Well, I don't care if you own your own fucking business. You're just a victim. You see, you don't see things based on reality and actually apply nuance to it. And the press is the same way. The press only reports on what they want to report on because they're based on, like you, advertising and repeat customers. They sensationalize to keep people hooked and interested, as you right now are virtue signaling for people to like you, so they'll watch your next film. It's all bullshit. It's all clear. Sorry to go fucking Carlin there, but motherfucker, I miss Carlin. I fucking miss Carlin. We need to start a religion to deify Carlin, because he wouldn't want that, but it'd be a bit satirical. It needs to be somewhat ironic.
Outraged.
Ironically, whenever there's outrage reported towards the press on how shitty they are at reporting shit, which is a terrible sentence to say. I sounded retarded there. But anytime it is, they don't say, oh, yeah, we reported wrong. Instead, they double down and trying to get all fucking defensive. They never actually answer any call-outs towards them. They just say, oh, well, you're just fucking fake news. You're just... You only got 80,000 subscribers on YouTube. Why the fuck will we listen to you? We're fucking CNN. We know everything. That's the problem.
That's why That's why our
Even Vigo sees through this shit. I wish they'd show, like, they keep showing all these guys. Like, show me a woman who's also tired of it.
founders enshrined the press and its freedoms.
There you go, right there. She's tired of it. She's just like, fuck, I was super excited to present this to you, but you fucking drone on about bullshit. And it's just like, fuck, I get it. Yes, Trump isn't that good and this world sucks, but holy fucking shit. Recognize your privilege, bitch. That's her face right now, over on the right. The one who presented her the award.
In our Constitution. So I only ask the...
Oh, in their Constitution. What about the Second Amendment? What about the Fifth Amendment? What about the Fourth Amendment? The fact that Obama still carries on fucking spying on our own people, still carries on the NSA, still carries on spying on other countries. Where's you on that, huh? Huh? How about you pushing to pardon Snowden? Where are you, Maryl? You're nowhere to be found. Shut the fuck up.
Famously well-heeled Hollywood foreign press, and all of us in our community to join me in supporting the Committee to Protect Journalists, because we're going to need them going forward, and they'll need us to safeguard the truth.
To safeguard the truth. So I hate when people say things like that because it's retarded. You don't safeguard the truth. You expose it. You put it out there. See, someone who really wants the truth to be out there will fight to get that information out there. They won't say this is the only place to get it. They'll say, fucking take this information, take all of it, take the sources, take everything. They will push every little ounce to show what is going on out. They won't withhold any information. They won't twist any information. They will just let the truth do the talking. Anyone who says we need to safeguard the truth, we need to protect it, we need to withhold it and make sure it's safe with us, are not people who want to withhold, who want to offer the truth. They're people who want to offer their own perspective, their own take on everything, who have an agenda. I see right fucking through it.
One more thing.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I mean, at least the DJ's getting some good hours, dude. I like that DJ. Actually, I'm rooting for the DJ. DJ, you are the MVP. I love that hair too, man. That's fucking rad. And the jacket. That DJ is the MVP. I ain't fucking joking.
Once when I was standing on the set one day, whining about something, you know.
Like a privileged little bitch?
We're going to work through supper or the long hours or whatever.
I mean, I understand that there's a lot that goes into character acting that I think is really intense and I think is fucking amazing and is a testament to good work ethic and really being serious and commitment. However, I don't know if you do that.
Tommy Lee Jones said to me.
Tommy Lee Jones says something. Mel Gibson just perks up like, Tommy Lee Jones? Oh, I don't have to listen to this feminist shit anymore? And Vince Vaughn now looks annoyed. Good.
Isn't it such a privilege, Maryl?
Yes, it is.
Just to be an actor.
Words of wisdom from Tommy Lee fucking Jones. Yeah, admit your privilege and move on.
Yeah, it is. And we have to remind each other of the privilege and the responsibility of the act of empathy.
Yeah, there's no... You have to practice real empathy. Sycophantic empathy of, I care and I do nothing, is not real empathy. If you care, do something about it. Run for office. Start a charity. Fucking open a soup kitchen. Do something. You have millions upon millions of fucking dollars. So much influence. You could do anything. All you do is just say, oh, my acceptance speech. I'll say something nice about empathy. And I'll talk about how bad Trump is. And I'll just go home, drink a bunch of martinis, get fucked up, and then prepare for my next movie. Yay! Fuck your empathy.
We should all be very proud of the work Hollywood honors here tonight.
And that's the thing I hate about these award shows. It's fucking fellatio to fucking Hollywood. We're so important. We're so amazing. That's why I love movies like Tropic Thunder, because it's satire against it. Tropic Thunder was original. It was original. It made fun of its satire, but it was original. And it made fun of the self-importance of Hollywood. And I love it, and I ate it up. And unfortunately, I don't see any of those actors here today. Not even Robert Downey Jr., who's like pretty damn liberal-ish. Anyway. Everyone's annoyed now.
As my...
She's like, come the fuck on. I gotta go pee. Or something. She's really annoyed too. I'm glad to see everyone just as annoyed as I am. I'm sad. I feel bad. Because I have to sit through it and actually sit through and stare and hear all of this. They can't just quit. They can't just walk away. They have to clap and all that other stuff. I feel bad for them. But they're just like...
As my friend, the dear departed Princess Leia, said to me once, take your broken heart, make it into art.
Another word of wisdom from someone who's not here that you've referenced. Exactly. Take what you have and make something of it. Which is ironic because Carrie Fisher actually did that. She took her ailment and turned it into a way to help others. Take from that example, Maryl.
Thank you for it.
Anyway, so let's check out the chat. No one. That's all right. But that's one of the things I really cannot stand about most of like the celebrity community, including a lot of internet celebrities that get involved in this sort of shit, is that they preach so much bullshit and pretend to care but never do anything about it. That's why, like, I love people like TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist. You know, he started a fundraiser for women and young women and girls in the Middle East to get medicine, to get food, to get education, to get access to proper like women's care, access to things like if they're rape victims, if they needed an abortion, or if they needed prenatal care, anything like that. He put his money where his mouth was, and a lot of people donated to it. I did. I only donated a couple bucks, but you donate to it. That's all it would take someone like Meryl Streep to do. And that's the thing. That's what Carrie Fisher did. She was a fucking crusader for mental health. It wasn't as well known because it's not interesting. People don't care to hear about that. They'd rather hear someone get on a soapbox and talk, but they don't care about seeing actual action. Actual action goes on behind the scenes. People actually making a difference is never seen because they don't have time to stand around in front of fucking award shows to say, look at me, I want to make a difference. They're actually making the fucking difference. And that's the difference between the two. And yeah, Carrie Fisher would squeeze out a movie here or there, but she cared more about spending time with her family and cared more about doing what she did. And she wrote books and that too. But that's what she did. She put her money where her mouth was. Someone like Maryl wouldn't. I can't stand people like that. I mean, I've volunteered for things. I've donated money. I've ran for office. I'm only fucking 25. I've done so much. And with such little I have in such a little area I am. I'm not saying I'm great or anything, but I just hate when people are all talk and no action and talk down as if they're high and mighty. I just can't stand it. I really do hope that Ronda Rousey just clocks her in the fucking skull. Because you're gonna diss on fucking MMA one of the most diverse fucking sports where you can go in. The whole point of MMA is no one is invincible. It's all about hard work and it's all about heart. Things that are fucking important. Things that matter. And a lot of those people, they donate money to help. They help third world countries and those disadvantaged. No, the thing about Ronda Rousey, she could be a model or a fucking actor, action star if she wanted to. If she wanted to retire from mixed martial arts, she's been in movies. She could be an action star. She had no fucking problem. She could be a fucking model, just a swimsuit model. I mean, a swimsuit model. That's all she'd need to do for fit women. You know, women who work out and are a little more strong. She could run her own gym. And she probably could do all that and would do all that. And she'd probably still have the time to do any sort of charity work or anything else that gives back to the community. And that's the thing. Give back to your community. Or at least try to give back to your community. If you're going to get on a soapbox and talk shit like that, you better have the time and effort behind you to back it the fuck up. Because again, all it is just sycophants talking. We'll check the thing again. I got another person watching. But I want to open up to you guys though watching. Kind of what are some... Whoop! Oh, no, I'm not recording. Not recording. Make sure I'm not recording here. No, don't want to record that. What are some gripes you guys have with Hollywood and celebrities in general? Don't need a question mark. While that happens, we're going to find another video to watch. Let's look up the... This one. Mark Dice. Fuck Mark Dice. I don't like Mark Dice at all. I used to, but I don't. Let's see if he says anything, or if it's just... Alright, there we go. Bam.
I'll play the clip in just a moment of some pathetic celebrities pleading, begging, and in some cases even crying, asking the members of the Electoral College not to vote for Donald Trump next week.
Yeah. I agree with that. Actually, Mark Dice isn't too bad. Mark Dice does do some interesting work, unfortunately. He takes it too far. He's better as just a journalist who kind of does good sampling to show how uneducated and unaware a lot of people are. But he falls pretty flat when it comes to him trying to actually piece together issues or provide policy ideas. So that's where we really disagree, and he's an info warrior type too. But anyway, let Mark Dice and I take you on a journey through this bullshit that happened a month ago.
This pathetic video was just released on YouTube, published by Unite for America, and in true leftist censorship fashion, the comments have been disabled, and of course, the ratings are about a 90% thumbs down because you people are lunatics.
Republican members of the Electoral College, this message is for you. As you know, our founding fathers built the Electoral College to safeguard the American people from the dangers of a demagogue.
Actually, it's from the dangers of democracy, you dumb fuck.
This is Martin Sheen, by the way, who played a president on television on The West Wing a decade ago. Look, Earth to Martin Sheen. You are an actor. You played a president. You don't have any political experience. You raised the biggest demonic dirtbag in Hollywood, Charlie Sheen.
No, Charlie Sheen's awesome. He's hashtag winning. Shut the fuck up.
A hooker-loving, crack-smoking, HIV-infected idiot.
No, he is the real American MVP. You shut the fuck up, Mark Dice.
And to ensure that the presidency only goes to someone who is to an eminent degree endowed with the requisite qualifications.
Yeah, the Federalist Papers. Dumb fuck, the Federalist Papers took place before. Okay? The Federalist Papers came out as various ideas on how the United States should function. They don't necessarily qualify as the Constitution. They're very, very different. And they're each opinion pieces by the Founding Fathers on how the country should be ran. You need to take all of that with a grain of salt. And to an eminent degree is very, very vague. This was also back when you had to be a land-owning white man in order to vote and be held to office. Careful with that.
An eminent degree.
An eminent degree, yeah. Anyone who is born in the Constitution states anyone who is born in the United States to people who are citizens of the United States and is of the age of 35 is to an eminent degree endowed with the requisitions to be president of the United States. That's it. You cunts.
Look at her.
Someone who is highly
about to cry.
qualified for the job.
Qualified for the job. No one who has ran in my lifetime, with the exception of maybe Gary Johnson, Ron Paul, and a few other people, have been at all qualified for the job. I would say, too, I would argue that Jesse Ventura is somewhat qualified for the job. Kind of a little bit off the rails, but he's far more qualified than Clinton.
The Electoral College was...
No, please, don't be dragged in. And shut the fuck up, Mark.
Who are these people? I thought this was supposed to be
This is celebrities, you dipshit.
celebrities.
There are 538.
No, they didn't get Dr. Wu. No, we're supposed to be making dinosaurs. B.D. Wong, you're only really known for a TV show and a movie about dinosaurs. What the fuck?
Members of the Electoral College.
See, look at that. That shows that you're supposed to win. And I like how now celebrities are against the Electoral College, but when Obama was elected, they told all the conservatives who said the same thing, oh, grow the fuck up. And if they made a thing like this, they would all be deemed racist.
You.
And just 36 other conscientious Republican electors could
No, fuck off.
make a difference.
By voting your conscience on
Who the hell
December
is...
Voting their conscience. They're supposed to vote the will of their district. That's called being held to democracy. That's called a republic. Oh, you cunts.
What is this?
And thereby shaping
Who are
the
you?
future of our nation.
Shut up, Mark.
I'm not asking
Another
you to vote for
no
Hillary
name.
Clinton.
Who are these people?
I'm not asking you to vote
Who
for
is
Hillary
this?
Clinton.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not asking you to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, you are.
As you know, the Constitution gives electors the right to vote for any eligible person.
Yeah, and ironically, when the popular vote didn't come out, that Al Gore... When the popular vote came out that Al Gore won, but then the Electoral College elected Bush, you guys actually bitched about that. And while I don't like Bush, I think Bush sucked. It's just so ironic to see, because all it is right-left politics. That's all it is, right-left politics. There's no nuance, no understanding, no ideas, no complexity, no policy. It's just, are you a liberal or a conservative? And that's it. It's, which team are you on? There's only 2 teams. I'm not on either team. I think y'all can just fuck right off. But what the fuck? It's so depressing. And while I understand that delegates should feel that they can vote their conscience, if I were a delegate, I would hold myself to what my district elected.
Any eligible person, no matter which party they belong to.
Or any party at all.
Look at how freaked out he is.
And that's the thing. They could have all elected Ron Paul. They could have all elected Jesse Ventura. They could have all elected fucking Oprah. Or Morgan Freeman. And if they did, which would be awesome, by the way, I'd love to have Morgan Freeman as president. Hashtag Morgan Freeman 2020. Anyway, they could have elected Kanye West. If he was 35. How would you handle that?
Play anybody but Donald Trump.
Shut up, Mark.
Deborah Messing's in tears. Look at her. Look at how scared she looks.
Yeah, because she's an actor, dumb fuck. Just calm your tits.
Whoa, what the hell's wrong?
Alright, I'm sorry that I got Mark Dice here. I need to find the original video because I'm tired of Mark fucking... Oh, Mark. Do you have a link to the original video? Wow. Wow. Look at this by Mark. I love how Mark Dice is just a fucking cunt. This. Look at this. Look at this. Do not download or re-upload this video in whole or part to any channel or other platform, or it will be removed for copyright violations and your account will be terminated. Try me, Mark Dice. I will fucking tear you up. Please support me on Patreon. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna do this. Here's what happens when a libertarian meets a conservative. Libertarian's like, fuck you, I'm free. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, I'm going to find a different one because I'm annoyed with Mark Dice fucking running his mouth. There we go. That's what it is.
Republican
vote for Hillary Clinton.
I'm not at Hillary Clinton.
All right.
I'm not asking you to vote for Hillary Clinton.
As you know, the Constitution gives electors the right to vote for any eligible person.
Any eligible person, no matter which party they belong to.
Or if they belong to any party. You should have said that, but again, you didn't because you're a cunt.
It should certainly be someone you consider especially competent.
Especially.
That's the thing. Most conservatives viewed Trump especially competent, and they did not vote to see Clinton as especially competent. So you're just talking down to them, and they're going to be like, yeah, I'm voting Trump. So what?
Competent to serve as President of the United States of America.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They should feel that they can vote how they want, but also they should honor and uphold the district's choice. And if it is in their conscience to vote Trump, are you going to support that? I don't think so.
By voting your conscience, you and other brave Republican electors can give the House of Representatives the option to select a qualified candidate.
And considering the House of Representatives is now Republican, they're going to elect Trump. So you're fucked either way.
For the presidency.
Yeah.
I stand with you.
I stand with you.
I stand with you.
No, you don't.
I stand with you in support and solidarity with conservatives, independents, and liberals.
And all citizens of the United States.
No, you guys don't. You guys want to see Trump not be elected. That's it.
The American people trust that your voice speaks for us all.
No. Not if you say they should speak, they should vote their conscience. Their vote isn't going to speak for us all. You either vote your conscience or you vote how the district elected. You can't have it both ways.
And that you will make yourself heard through the constitutional responsibility granted to you by Alexander Hamilton himself.
Why is it that liberals always want to abide by the Constitution when it conveniences them? Right, just like how conservatives do the same thing. Gosh, it's as if they only care about the Constitution when it's convenient. An inconvenient truth about the convenient use of the remarkably convenient use of the Constitution. That'd be an amazing little twist on it. I should make a movie.
What is evident is that Donald Trump lacks more than the qualifications to be president.
Oh, really? Explain.
He lacks the necessary stability.
Explain.
And clearly the respect for the Constitution of our great nation.
Explain. Also, most presidents since Kennedy have had little to no respect for the Constitution. At all. Obama doesn't care about the Constitution. He continued NSA spying. He is anti-Second Amendment. And he's in favor of killing Americans overseas without giving them a fair trial. That's called not respecting the Constitution.
You
He also has made a shit ton of executive orders.
have position,
The authority
and the opportunity to
Oh, calm the fuck down.
go down in the books as an American hero.
No. No, they won't.
Who changed the course of history.
You actually can't change the course of history because history only happens afterward.
And you have my respect.
No, you don't.
You have my respect.
No, they don't.
You have my respect.
No, they don't.
for your patriotism.
Ha!
In service
Ha!
to the American people.
Yeah, but vote your conscience. Fuck what the American people said.
Unite for America.
Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see if anyone said anything. No. Oh well. Well, we're going to see if Mark Dice tries to take down this channel. And we're going to have a fun time with him if he does. He's going to get false DMCA. He's going to have a strike against him because it's actually perfectly within fair use. Even if he says, oh, I don't want that in, you're not giving me permission. I can use it as any sort of thing. If there is an issue, he can go fuck himself, and he'll make a hell of a fucking enemy. Because he's supposed to be pro-Constitution, which means he should be pro-free speech. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it is. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be making more, of course. I might do something tomorrow that's actually more serious. But I wanted to talk about this because I'm tired of the sycophantic nature of these fucking uppity liberals. Really, really tired of it. Like, I'm really, really tired of it. And I wanted to call them out on it. Further, if you ever feel that you are wanting to do something more, look to charities. Look to local charities like soup kitchens and such. Volunteer your time, because your time is more valuable than anything else. You may not think so, but your time can actually have a great effect. Just the effort of being there. So, for sure, make sure that you see what you can do. If you really want to help out, do that. If you don't have anything you're aware of, or if there's nothing in your community that caters to a need, try to start one up. Try to help out. Try to, do something to better your community in a way that you think it could be. And put your money where your mouth is, Run for office, volunteer, coach, be a mentor, anything. Anything makes so much of a difference. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see if my channel gets taken down. And if so, fuck Mark Dice. Have a good night.